Kelly Clarkson once sang about everyone having a dark side. Las Vegas rockers Imagine Dragons are doing the same, but in a different, a guitar-driven way, with the song Demons. Everyone has collected at least a little dirt on their seemingly spotless appearance over the years. Everyone has a few demons in the closet, buried in the deep catacombs of their subconscious mind. The song Demons start with the ugly reality and the secrets that we are not proud of and want to hide from the world.
When the days are cold and the cards will fold, and when your dreams will fail, or refer to the situations that have gone wrong, that we just want to forget and leave them behind. The cold days are when things turn dark and depressing, as people are too tired hiding the secret and the imperfections. Things are not always what we hope them to be. Things can always go wrong. Even our dreams, we are totally helpless. We can do anything by watching it fail. And the saint, the supreme being that we always worship, are made of gold, only show his ostentatious appearance, his bright side. There's no one truly good. Everyone is wearing their own mask, trying to hide their sins. Even the ones we hail, they turn out to be the worst of all. Everyone has the dark side, like the name of the song, Demons, that they want to hide from the world.
Despite the best efforts, we cannot bury or drown the dark side in us. We have tried to hide our sins, our demons, but it doesn't seem to be working, as the beast inside us has been concealed for such a long time that it is about to explode. As a consequence, we are locked in our own inner conflict whether to let out all our dark secrets or continue to keep it. Perhaps it's best to stop stuffing it down and let it out and move on, since trying and failing to suffocate it can only exacerbate the problem and create further tension.
We can try to live a good life, but there are still elements of darkness. It's best to accept and acknowledge it and manage things from there. We had better come to grips with the ugly and unwanted reality, regardless of how painful or disappointing it may be to us. The repetition of the phrase, "This is my kingdom come," emphasizes the idea that we come to accept and face our reality now, not hiding anymore. We should rid ourselves of the unworthy burden. We accept and acknowledge our imperfections, since nobody is perfect.
The second verse continues to talk about the darkness. This part once again describes clearly the cruelty of the world that he is struggling to survive. When the play is over, everyone takes off their mask. This is when their real personality is shown. Even though people keep their smiles on their faces, deep inside they're just humble sinners on their hands and knees like everyone else. However, no matter what, they all know you are going to fall, and they are all waiting for that to happen. Everyone is fake, and you cannot trust anyone.
Nevertheless, even though he sees the ugly truth, he has to admit he is the same as everyone else. He wanted to hide the truth from the girl he loves, but he realized that telling her is the best of all. The truth might hurt her, but it is good for her in the end.
The second part of the song is mostly about the world. The world that human is living in has a huge impact on each individual. It makes each person a different one, making them even afraid of themselves. Demons are real and they live inside us, and sometimes they win. Your demons bring you down physically, mentally, and even emotionally. At the end of the day, we need to choose to share the deepest feeling with others or not. The song is like a warning of the lingering danger of the world, because people cannot prevent their monsters all the time. People battle between good and bad to protect their loved ones, but they're also scared that they may hurt them instead. This is the reality of the world, whose mask is beautiful and smiley, but in fact it is so cruel and insane that no one can control themselves or prevent themselves from doing something bad.
The chorus has the deepest meaning of the song. "Look into my eyes is where my demons hide," probably is the most powerful line in the song. William Shakespeare, the world's most famous playwright, has once said, "The eyes are the window to the soul." People always strive hard to hide the dark secrets behind the glamorous appearances, but their eyes will unmask their every single lie. When you look into his eyes, you can see straight to his heart. You can see their true colors. Hence, the beast deep inside his soul could be uncovered, and he can no longer hide it. He doesn't want his beloved people around them to know it, since he wants to protect them, protect their innocence from his dark side. He wants to keep them separated from him because of the fear that demons inside him might do harm to them.
The bridge seems to be brighter because there are some hopes in it. It's a matter of fact that your every single decision, every single action are what determine the outcome of your life. It's you that take responsibility for your own life, not anybody or anything else. However, the narrator here blames the outcome of his life on the universe. He thinks what happens will happen. Therefore, he didn't nor couldn't do anything to change his life. He lets the demons deep inside his soul to take over him, torment him, wound his soul. He still doesn't want to uncover his dark side even though it is devouring him and it is about to explode. It's all because he wants to protect his loved people around him and their innocence. He's afraid that his dark secrets and the ugly reality would hurt them. Since he realizes that he's stuck with his beast inside forever, he needs to separate himself from them. He needs to save them. But the light in your eyes here is also the light that enlightens his life, that might save him. It's like the light that he will see at the exit of the gloomy and dark tunnel after a long time being stuck and struggling against the monster. It's the light of hope. It's his loved ones that can help him to escape from the monster woven in his soul.
The last sentences send a very important message of the song. It's probably better to reveal your dark side to your loved ones, knowing that it even caused the relationship to come to an abrupt close, rather than let them live in light that you created to protect their feelings. In short term, honesty is the best policy, no matter what complications that may accompany maintaining such a policy.
There are 5 poetic devices in demons: assonance, repetition, allusion, symbolism, and metaphor. Assonance can be seen throughout the song. For example, cold, fold, gold, and it is necessary to give the song rhythm and increase the feeling of the song.
It's where my demons hide is repeated several times. The writer emphasized that demons has taken over him inside, changing him into a different person. However, it constantly hides. No one can see or recognize it. It is also a reality of the world.
Allusion appears in I am hellbound. Hell is an undefined definition, but the writer still insists that he is hellbound, which means he tends to be led to the hell, unconsciously follows the invitation of his dark side. The hell is the metaphorical image of the darkness.
The masquerade is an example of symbolism. It is not actually a masquerade, but it is really the hiding place in inner feeling that no one wants to show off.
Finally, an example of metaphor is the cards all fold. This image relates to poker. When you fold your cards, it means that you accept losing. In this song, that means that he knows he cannot defeat the death. It is the emotional death, the death inside when all his soul is rotten by devils. He also mentions that all hope is gone and has nothing to do but accepting he has lost.
In conclusion, the song is a message to everyone. Nobody is perfect. Everybody has a dark side. The whole world is bringing the demons inside people up. People need to see what is right or wrong to make good decisions as long as avoiding hurting someone they love.